Welcome everybody to AFK here on Loading Ready Run, the show for tabletop fun times. And today I am joined by Ian and Corey, and we are playing Compile, a card game for twos of people. So we'll be swapping around over the course of the evening. But this is a fun one, and I'm excited for everyone to see it and play it, and for
You've
you
played
to.
before.
I have. Ben and I got to play. I realize it's now a year and a half ago at PAX Unplugged, and it was What is time? It was a lot of fun, and so I'm excited to get into it again. But before we do that, I want to remind everyone, of course, that this show and everything we do here at Loading Ready Run is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or by subscribing here on Twitch for those watching live, or by becoming a member of this YouTube channel for those watching on LRRTT for the VOD.
That's the spiel.
Yeah, I haven't welcomed in an AFK stream in some time, and I'm Card Kingdom. No. Great. Well, hey, what's up? Welcome. Compile's super fun. It's a 1v1 card. I mean, most card games are 1v1, but still, it's a 1v1 card game about it's in the classic Netrunner style before the term AI became incredibly tainted. It's about you're breaking into you're hacking the network and trying to compile the.
You are a computer consciousness trying to understand the world through various concepts like psychic and metal.
Yeah, an apocalypse occurred, I think, at some point, is the lore.
And now we can have speed.
Yeah, and so basically, each of the players is going to select, or actually draft, 3 different protocols, and then try to win. The protocols will face off in lanes on the tabletop. You don't need the playmat, but we have a playmat. That's fancy. And try to get best 2 out of 3 of the lanes, essentially, or you try to compile 2 out of 3 times. So, tell you what, let's go over to the top down and take a look. So let's also randomize who's gonna.
It said youngest.
The game does say get the youngest player to go first, but I think for purposes of stream we'll randomize. That's a 17. You could still go first, but you didn't because it's a 15. So, as you can see, the protocols, which are only 6 cards, there's not that many cards, are these concepts that the computer system is trying to understand. So, love, psychic, darkness, fire, light, water, apathy, hate, gravity, death, metal, life, spirit, speed, and plague. This is, I believe, the base game and an expansion, I think. And these, they do have suggestions of what they might be about on them. Like psychic says, draw, manipulate, shift. Or fire says, discard for effect. Or hate says, delete theirs and yours. So, to start with, you won the die roll, so you're first player. So, pick 1 protocol to start with.
I'm not going to put too much thought into this here.
Yeah, reasonable. They all have different things. I'm sure that there are some that happen to go together very well. I recall discovering some interesting synergy between 2 of them, but I couldn't for the life of me remember which 2 they were.
Well, discard for effect sounds like that's some pretty good action going on right away there. So I'm going to take that, draft it, and grab the rest of the cards from my deck.
All right. So then Corey gets to draft 2 protocols.
I'm going to grab death and metal.
Great.
Perfect.
Metal!
So those go in your first 2 protocol spaces there. Yeah. And then over to Ian.
Let's, you know what, let's keep things simple here. We're going to choose life. Ooh, yeah. Flip top decking and drawing. And then I draw a second one, which is going to be... forced discard, not effed up discard.
Some real effed up discard over here.
let's delete
F1
Nick's-
discard.
Let's delete yours and mine.
All right, and then Corey gets to pick one more.
I'm going for love.
Love. Great. And so then you'd return the other ones to the box, but we'll just leave them out here because we're going to be drafting multiple times this evening, presumably. So then you take all the cards that you've drafted and shuffle them all up into your deck, and that's your deck.
What an interesting dichotomy we've got going against each other. We've got love and hate, life and death, and fire and metal.
Except technically, it's love and fire, metal and
Yes.
life, death and hate.
Yeah.
Because these are the direct competition is confined to the lanes, but you can have your lanes interact potentially.
None of us took any shift, so
As a quick note, you mentioned 2 out of 3. It is actually just the first 2, 3.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Gotta
I
compile all
misremembered
3.
that. Yeah.
so it's like a best of 5.
Sure.
One of these things will be true, the others will be discarded. But yes, now we've got our decks set up.
Yeah. You want to cut?
Oh, sure, we might as well.
So now, and so you both have, I guess, 18 card decks.
Yeah, and a starting hand will be 5 cards. Now you'll notice that the backs of the cards have a number on them. That's sort of the, I don't recall the actual in-game term for it, the power.
Score? Points?
Yeah. So the front of the cards have different numbers,
The value.
value. 2, 0, 4, 5, 3, 1. And you can only play a card of a specific protocol in the lane that matches it face up. But you can play it face down in any lane. So you can still play something, but you're not likely to get a huge score out of this because it's only worth 2. But there are effects that can flip cards face up. So you can play it face down in an off lane and then later flip it up, and it's really neat. Potentially you can do fun stuff with it.
And this does have the sort of magic thing where there's the set of rules and then cards modify, like the cards take precedent over the rules. And so
Yeah. Yes.
it's like, this is how you do things, unless you have a card that says otherwise.
So yeah, I think we'll sort of go through it just kind of as we go. But this over the course of the turn, you start your turn. There might be effects on cards that say start. You check if any of your lanes meet the conditions for compiling, which is 10 or more points. And if you can compile, you must compile. Kusunoki said, I think Christopher said something like, explaining this game makes it sound boring, but everyone who tried it loves playing it. That was also my
That
experience.
sounds right, yeah.
Yeah. You do an action, which is either play a card or refresh your hand. If you don't have any cards to play, you have to refresh your hand. Refreshing is drawing back up to 5. Checking your cache, which is if you have more than 5 cards, you have to clear your cache, discarding down to 5, and then you end your turn, and there's certain cards that have end actions.
I think 1 point for compiling is your total is above 10 and it's higher than the opponent's in that
Yes,
same
sorry.
lane.
If your total is 10 and higher than your opponent's, then you compile, but it clears the whole lane. It clears their side as well.
sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then because there's only 18 cards, as you're drawing cards, you will eventually shuffle your trash back into your draw pile, but you only do that when you need to draw. So if it happens to coincide with drawing a full 5 cards, and you only have 2 cards left in your deck, then you'll draw 2, shuffle your trash, then draw the other 3. So I think that's sort of it for now. Everything else is, as Paul said, going to be what the cards tell us to do. So go ahead, Ian.
Yeah, I'll take care of it here. Let me have a look at I should have been looking at my deck this whole time.
Your turn begins.
Oh wow, I
Currently
shouldn't.
has no start actions.
I shouldn't have picked two suits that are using the same color.
Oh no.
Let's see here. Interesting. Well, let's hate it up. Hate for 4. When this card would be covered, first delete the lowest value covered card in this line.
Right. Covering cards. So when you play the cards, see, there's 3 sort of text boxes, and when you play a card, you leave it like that. So if there's text in this highest one, that's sort of like an ongoing static effect. And then
That's sort of a when played
Yeah.
zone, and then this is, I guess, other.
yeah.
And note, a line includes your opponent's side.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
A line is the entire line,
Yeah.
both sides.
So that was when this card would be covered. First, delete the lowest value
Covered card.
covered card on this line.
So currently, I could cover this and not have any problems. But anyway, I'm going to end my turn. I do not refresh because I did not choose to refresh. I chose to play.
Corey.
My action's going to be playing the 5 of love, and I will discard a card here.
Yes.
Just off to the side.
Love 5 there says you must discard 1 card. And so
You
Corey's,
discard, yeah.
yeah, Corey's discarded a 0 value death card that says delete 1 card from each other line.
You can see that middle section is always referring to stuff that happens when the card comes into play.
I'm going to
Over
back
you.
to me. I'm going to choose to play on my fire line. End. Well, when my end turn comes, which is now, assuming we've gone through all the other stages, I may discard 1 card. And I'm going to do that into my trash. Which I'm just gonna
Why?
put over here. And then flip 1 card.
Ah. All right.
Oh, interesting.
You can do that, yeah. So Ian's turned the love 5 face down, significantly reducing the potential value of it.
All right, so I've got death 5,
Oh.
and I'll discard another death card.
All right. Oh, great. No. Dang it.
Love and death have the same effect. Interesting.
I am going to choose to refresh.
So Ian's drawing 3 cards. All right.
And
And you go to your end step. This
oh yes,
this happens every time.
every time.
The
Right.
end effect of fire, unless it's covered. So you can continue to discard and flip stuff down if you so choose.
Cool. Discarding a card, flipping that down.
So I guess the interaction here is fire, as it says here, discard for effect, which is what's happening. And then your life deck there mentions flipping specifically. So I assume there's some synergy there. I don't know. I don't know every single one of these things.
I'm going to refresh.
Corey is also refreshing, drawing 4.
2, 3, 4.
And yes, actually, that's a good point.
Oh yeah, the middle thing, the middle text box does do its effect again if the card is flipped up as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anytime it's activated. All right. I'm gonna hate, and I'm going to cover this card with the hate card, which will then cause me to discard a card in the line that is, or rather, delete the lowest value covered card.
It's not covered.
Oh wait, it's not covered.
Uh-huh.
Okay. First
So
delete
it'll
the
be
lowest
your card.
value covered card in this line. Yep. And that's gonna be that one.
But it's not covered then, is it?
Oh yes, you're
It's-
right. You're right. It's before.
When this card would be covered, first delete the lowest value cover card in this line. So there
Okay.
isn't anything in
So
this
that
line.
just-
Just
yeah.
nothing happens.
Yeah,
Right.
it just goes there.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Cool.
now have 9 value in that lane.
In hate.
Delicious.
Okay.
That would be my turn. Oh yes, thank you.
You don't have to do
No,
that.
you're right. Don't need to do that now. So great. The end.
I'm going to play a metal card, draw 2 cards. Your opponent cannot compile next turn.
All right. You have more than 5.
5, 6, yeah.
You must clear your
I'm
cache.
clearing my cache. Getting rid of metal 3.
All right.
Yeah, let's bring our life online here. Draw one card. You may flip one face down card. I do not wish to do so.
All right.
Go ahead, Corey.
Clearing my cache is also what I call paying rent. That is not where I thought that sentence was going.
No.
I'm going to do love 3. And so I have to take one random card from my opponent's hand and give one card from my hand to my opponent.
Did not expect to see this happening.
So the one you get from Ian is random, but the one you give Ian, you choose. Interesting.
I don't like how that happened.
Now, if you get control of a card of your opponent's, you can play it face up as long as it's in the lane of the corresponding protocol.
Yeah.
Did you think clearing my cache was going to be flushing my logs? I mean, closer, yeah. You're getting there.
Just faster.
Yeah.
All good to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it.
Well, then I'm going to do just that. Metal on the life metal path for 6.
What's that do?
When this card would be covered or flipped, first delete this card.
So you can't
Play on that.
play on it. Interesting.
Or flip it.
Interesting.
And notice that's a 6.
Or really do anything with it at all.
Yeah.
Huh.
You want to do a different thing? Or?
No, actually, I'm good with that.
Okay,
actually.
great.
Yeah, notice that's a 6, which is not common in the other side, in the other numbers.
Alrighty.
And that also because it covers the life thing, that makes that life thing no longer apply.
Well, no, this
Oh,
is
no,
just
that's
a when played effect.
Right.
So. Or revealed, I think, actually.
Oh, so yeah, I think you were talking about that earlier, yes.
I think that effect happens. Yes, the active text happens whenever the card is played, flipped, or uncovered.
Sick.
So that's neat.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take the action and play love 4. So I'm going to reveal a card from my hand. I'll reveal love 6. Love 6 says your opponent draws 2 cards.
Okay.
So then I get to flip a card. Flip that card.
And then if that'll be flipped, delete it. And I think that goes back.
It stays with you.
me.
Right, it
Yes.
stays with you, except it goes to your trash. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
And then that happens.
Yep. So I can flip one. I draw a card and
Yeah.
may flip one face down card. No.
No.
Is trash face down or face up?
It's face up. It doesn't. I don't think it matters. But
Yeah,
it is face.
because I think you
Just
can
to
look at the
differentiate,
trash at
yeah.
any time.
Yeah. So then that was your turn.
Which
Playing the 4.
yes.
Great.
Right. I'm going to. That was not what I wanted to do.
Bitecaster says, "Okay, this game seems neat. Yeah, it's really neat. There's a lot of depth to it.
Fire for 4. Discard 1 or more cards. Draw the amount of discarded cards plus 1. Discarding these 2 cards. Fire 1 and fire 1 for 2 more cards.
And a third card.
Oh, yes, plus
draw
1.
the amount of discarded cards plus
Plus
1.
1.
Yes, so you get 3 cards.
There we go. Go ahead, Corey.
Okay. My turn. I'm playing love 1. So draw the top card of your opponent's deck. Yeah. Okay. And then at the end, I may give 1 card from my hand to my opponent. If I do, draw 2 cards. You can take love 6.
Oh. And then
Okay.
you draw 2 cards.
And I draw 2 cards.
Dang, very nice.
That's 7.
I'm at 4, so it's your turn.
So that's 9 value in that lane. So not quite there yet.
Isn't it 5 and 5?
Yes, it is.
That's
I can
10.
count. Yep.
Yeah.
I spent a long time.
Yep.
I spent so long.
Yep. Nope. Yep. Sorry. Math.
Well, great. I'm just going to play love 6 in my love lane.
Oh. All right.
for a total of 13.
So, what, opponent
So
draws 2 cards?
Yeah, so Corey draws 2 cards.
Okay. Do I have to clear my cache on his turn?
No.
Okay.
And take your turn.
Okay, so we check for compile.
And you can't because you have 10.
I have
But
13.
Ian's is bigger than
So
before.
now we are fighting. I did not think of that. I
But-
thought
Whoops.
it was Corey wins.
But unless you get more, Ian will compile on his turn.
Compile.
And a face down card only gets you 2. So it could be difficult, but we'll see.
Fire 0, flip 1 other card, draw 2 cards.
Whoa.
Flip,
Okay.
Smart.
and I draw 2 cards. And then the bottom says when this card to be covered. First draw 1 card and then flip over 1 card. I have to clear my cache.
Oh,
now.
that's worth not. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Six cards. Gotta discard 2. I'm discarding metal 2 and death 1.
All right. So now it's over to Ian. Now we check, but now it's only 9, so
No compile.
compiling. So before Ian's turn, we're back to Corey will be obliged to compile next turn, but we'll see what happens.
The answer is no.
Ah, all right.
Discard 1 card. If you do return 1 card, please remind
Returns
me
from
what.
the trash, I believe, right?
Nope.
Oh, no, returns from the board.
Yeah, return is bounce a card, or in Magic terms. Sorry,
And so only the top cards are eligible?
I believe so. It's move a card from the field to its owner's hand.
It does not specify your.
No, it's anywhere on the field. I'm just confirming that I believe what Corey said is correct, but I can't find it called out specifically on this one sheet. But I believe it's you can only do the ones at the ends of the line.
Yes, that's just a general thing. You can never affect covered cards unless it specifically says.
Great.
Good to know. I'm gonna bring back hate.
Ah, all right.
Hate 5. And that's it for me.
All right. And then that one doesn't say anything. Okay, great.
Yeah, that's the one
So-
covered.
All right.
Over
Check.
to you. Check for compile. He's got 12 now in that lane.
By 12, do you mean
So, wait,
by
not
12.
12? Do you mean
More.
11?
It's 11.
11, but it's
only
still
one
bigger.
more. It's still
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah. Why? Sorry. For some reason, being sideways to the numbers is affecting my ability to count. It's not even math. It's just counting.
They're only upside down for me, and that shouldn't be as much of a problem.
I have no excuse.
Damn that fire only being worth 0.
I mean, it's a powerful effect, so that's the trade-off.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Don't do this to me, G. Addition is math. No, addition is math. I was saying I was having trouble with counting,
Okay, I'm gonna play Death 3.
which
and it's
is also kind of
delete
math.
a
anyway.
face down card.
Counting is just adding numbers.
Oh, very nice. All right. So death 3 there. Delete a face down card.
I'm at 4 cards, so
So that deletes into my library or into my trash.
Now, can you do that even though it's not at the end of the line?
I believe so.
or is it also apply for lines? You're right.
Let's see here.
I would change the play. If
The most recent card played into a line on each player's side is the only card that can be manipulated in that line unless otherwise noted. Covered cards can only be affected by text that specifies covered cards or all cards.
There we go.
So if you want to take that back and do a different thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
because otherwise, there's
Yeah.
no targets.
Yeah.
And I'd rather like do a thing.
Okay.
These are nice stock, by
They
the way.
are. Nice printing, too. I like
They're
the
all-
texture.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really come across in the camera, but they're all kind of iridescent.
Actually, they're textured on the play side and flat on the other. Really nice.
Some people in chat were saying they're having trouble finding the game. Yeah, so the publisher, Greater Than Games, hopefully temporarily suspended operations because Trump's tariffs on China make it impossible for them to operate.
There's really no other way to say it.
Yeah. So we don't know. We don't have any information. But we got the game before that. We were going to do a sponsored stream with
Okay.
it. We got the game beforehand, so we wanted to play it because
I
it's still
wanted
fun.
to check on this one. So it says play the top card of your deck face down on each line where you have a card. I have to shuffle my trash in once this is clear, or
Was that play the top card of your deck face down in each line where you have a card? Yeah. So I guess just play the first one and then shuffle your trash and then play the
Yeah,
other two.
okay.
Yeah.
so
Dang, that's...
And you can look at your
Face down
Yeah,
cards.
you can look at your face down cards at any
to
time.
see what it is.
But not your opponent's face down cards.
Yeah. Actually, wait. Technically,
can.
if it says it's playing face down, you place it. Then you can look at, like, you can't
Yeah.
look at it before you put it down
Yes.
and then choose which line to put it in
Yeah.
based on that.
And then I think it covers this, right?
Yeah.
So delete this, and then
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
So,
because it says when this card would be covered first, delete this card. Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So
it card deliberately
Does
self-deletes.
that make this re-trigger?
no, because that's when played.
Yeah,
It's the
but
cards.
or when uncovered.
Yep.
Or when uncovered. Really?
The middle thing happens when it gets flipped over or uncovered.
Oh,
So yeah, you'll get 2 cards.
that's weird.
And my opponent...
Cannot compile next turn.
Okay. So would the draw to happen before I cover the last one?
I don't actually know. I don't know how
'Cause
how
this
this game
matters.
resolves, whether it's like whether you have to do all of that first or if this sort of intervenes. Yeah.
I would assume it works on an interrupt.
I'll draw 2 cards, and then this one gets covered, so then
Yeah.
it's drawn card and flip over one other card and flip over that card.
Okay.
Flip over the bottom one there.
Yep.
Funnily enough, this game does
card
have
goes in my hand.
this game does have the concept of a stack, but a stack is the cards that are on your side of the line. That's called a stack.
Uh-huh.
Right. Just to make it really clear, yeah.
Like, that is a good name for it. It's not
7. I have to
their
discard
fault that
2.
Magic has a different name, as it's the same name for a different thing.
Namespace pollution is an unstoppable problem.
I'm
Is this game
discarding
turn
metal
complete?
2
I doubt it.
and death 4.
Yet.
Okay. Think we're good to go.
Okay.
Row battle.
12. You got 12 there.
Yeah. So the compiling battle continues. Corey managed to
The battle of love versus fire.
Corey managed to just dodge Ian compiling there.
Let's go with a 2 down on fire.
All right. So that's now 13.
13.
Okay. So back to you. This is now 12. Okay. I figured it out now.
Okay. Death 0. Delete 1 card from each other line.
Each other line.
Those 2.
So that one and that one.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Nasty.
That's wild.
Go ahead.
But again, see, it's a powerful effect, but it's worth no value.
Right.
That's the.
So it doesn't actually put your board ahead.
Oh my goodness.
That's why, like the love six, the 6-point love card was your opponent draws 2 cards, so there's like a drawback for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's such high value.
And I got him to play it.
I gotta
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah. Fair. All right.
Go ahead.
It's 13.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still just leading. Does that death one not hit your own other lines? It does, but Corey chose Ian's cards on the lines. The line is the whole thing on both players.
Yeah, the line is each entire thing. The stack is your side of it.
Death 3. Delete 1 face down card.
This is great.
Oh,
The battle.
See, you said it didn't put me ahead, but it does put me
Well,
ahead.
the 3 now does.
Well,
yeah.
the deleting his cards made his number lower.
Right.
Better than me playing a card.
I mean, gotta keep going.
Back to you.
You're either gonna have to deal with this or something else.
More death.
Surely Corey will run out of cards eventually.
I mean, I have run out of cards now.
Oh, right.
So
So
I'm
next,
in a bit of a problem
next
here.
turn you're either compiling or you must, whatever the terminology
Yeah.
is,
Refresh.
refresh. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll play this Love 2. So your opponent draws 1 card, and then I refresh.
Oh.
Shuffling. I'm shuffling. And I'm refreshing.
So you're now up to 14 on that line.
God, I wish I knew what card. Oh no, wait, these are my cards. I
Yeah,
look at them.
you can look at them
Yes.
at any time.
Great.
Just make sure they stay in the same order.
Okay. All done?
Yep.
Great. Hey, it's time for life.
Love
What
life.
about it?
Flip 1 card. Cool. And then flip 1 card.
Ah.
Cool.
Oh. So yeah, that one just said flip 1 card, flip 1 card. So Ian flipped hate up, you discard 1 card, but he doesn't have any cards to discard. So now you count it.
16.
Thank you. Ian's now at 16 in this line. Yeah, the effect on the hate card resolved because it was turned up, but the effect is discard 1 card, and Ian has no card to discard, so. Pretty cool. All right, back to you.
The battle of fire and love continues.
Battle of my 1 card that has like a way to solve this doesn't trigger until like my next turn.
Yeah, the fact that the compile happens at the beginning of turn.
Yeah. Or that things that are underlined start happen
Right,
at start.
right.
Before you would have played the card.
That's soup.
Each other line and flip other card. Draw 2 cards. I'm going to play Death 4 and delete a card with a value of 0 or 1. Wait, I can only target.
The end of the line.
End of the
Or
line.
end of the stack. Yeah.
Well, then there's no targets. Oops.
Delete a card with a value of
0 or 1.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there are no targets.
Unambiguous.
No valid targets for that.
All right.
You're still playing that though?
Yep.
All right. So that goes over to Ian's turn. Check for compile.
Compile.
You must compile. All right. So
Clear
those all
that.
go away, and that also clears yours. And Ian has compiled, and then you flip the fire card over.
Compile.
Fire has been compiled.
All right. So post check for compile. I have to refresh. So,
I think isn't that
or is
just
that just every? Yeah, no,
that's
you're right,
all you
compile is
do.
everything I do.
Yeah. Compiling is your only action for the turn. Yeah.
Okay. Oof.
So back to Corey, who I think is also compiling.
Also compiling.
Yeah. So that clears that
Very
whole
big.
row, including yours.
Yep.
And then Death is compiled.
Death has become compiled.
As you guys were fighting over the fire and love, I was sort of thinking, I was like, wait, they're just gonna run, like, they only have 16 cards. Aren't they just gonna like run out of cards? And I
It was
like,
close.
oh right, I see, because the lines get put into your trash, so you get them back.
So back to you.
Yep.
And you
So
have,
now-
you have none cards.
So now I refreshed cache. So 3 cards, and then shuffle these and grab 2 more.
There you go.
And make sure they're all in the right direction.
Compiling being your only action for the turn is important as sort of a catch-up opportunity. Yes, correct. And to find null is also correct, saying a little concerning. The first thing the AIs are learning about are fire and death. They're just trying to figure out how we got here.
Yep.
It's just,
It almost learned about love, but then it decided not to.
it can still learn about love.
Yeah. Is it possible to compile a lane that your opponent has already compiled? Yes. So Ian's already compiled fire, so Ian can't compile fire again, but Corey can still compile love. And it's just the first person to compile all three of their lanes. Yeah.
Although
Metal 2.
Ian can recompile fire, actually.
Yes.
Oh.
If you recompile, that just wipes the board, wipes that lane again.
Oh, but you don't get an additional...
You don't get anything,
You
but
draw a card if you have the control thing, right?
yeah, you draw. I think you draw one card off your opponent's deck
Yeah.
or something.
That's the prize for recompiling.
But also, you get to screw up their pile.
I mean, we're not using the control component
I
or
don't
whatever
think
it's
that
called.
one-
I didn't play with it originally.
I don't think that one depends on the control, but we'll let you
You
double check.
can't play
Yeah.
face down cards in your life lane.
Oh, can't play face down cards?
Yeah.
Okay. My turn.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
instead of... Yeah, no, you can just... Yeah, when you compile a repeated one, instead of flipping the protocol card, you draw the top card of your opponent's deck. Yes. There's another thing if you're using the control component, which we're not, which is like an additional gameplay piece.
It looks
Okay.
cool though.
I got that a little mixed up, yeah.
You should make a little metallic one for the next version. Anyway, life for 4. If this card is covering a card, it is draw 1 card. I do.
Nice.
I play metal 5 and discard a card. I'm gonna just draw. Life 0.
And notably, because that that metal effect is on the top, it is not covered.
It's not covered.
So that
Still no face downs.
No face downs? Okay,
No
I think
face down.
I think I can deal with that.
All right. Back to Ian.
Yeah. 5. And I discard a card. I will discard this card.
Okay.
Oh, but wait.
What?
Yep, no, everything's fine.
Okay.
I did it in the right order.
So back to Corey. Corey's at 10
Yep.
in that lane. Ian's at 11 in that lane.
Corey's at 12 in that one.
Corey's at 12 in that lane.
Oh, no.
And we're
This looks
battling
familiar.
over the center lane now. Yeah. Dueling.
I still can't play in that space.
Can't play face down.
Yep.
My hope is you ran out of cards that go in that lane in your hand, even though you had to clear a
Do you
bunch
have
of other stuff.
Hey, Paul, do you have a transition that shifts just from the close-ups?
Mhm.
Oh, cool. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. Hell yeah. That's great.
Okay, we're going to play Fire 4. Discard 1 or more cards, draw that amount discarded plus 1. I do 2 cards to draw up to 3.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, so back over to Corey,
I compile life.
who compiles.
Beep. Well,
Alright.
metal.
Metal, sorry. Doink.
Touch metal.
Touch and metal.
you have discovered death metal.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's no good.
I dig the vaguely Deus Ex menu music backing track you have, Paul.
This is a mix or a compilation of several different songs that Ben put together. I believe it is called the Space Fighty Mix.
Nice.
Oh, that's... Wow. These cards... I'm going to refresh my cache.
Didn't you play a card?
I did not play card this turn.
No.
Oh,
So I'm going to grab 2 more cards to go up to 5.
All right.
Go ahead.
refresh.
Refresh.
One of these.
JZC says seeing the LRR folks play this sure is kind of bittersweet. Oh no. We were really excited about this game, and we were communicating with folks over at Greater Than Games to, like I said, we were going to do like a sponsored stream of it, and then obviously can't now, but we still have it, and it's cool, and we like it, so gonna play it.
Yeah. All right, I'm assuming you're not doing
I'm
anything else
done.
in your turn.
Well, I can't.
Can't.
Gonna put the 2 for life in there. Draw 1 card. You may flip 1 face down card. I have none to do, and there are none on the board, so we don't do it.
All right. Jesse, were you involved at all? Is that why? Am I missing an obvious name in the credits? I think it was Chris that Ben and I met at.
Christopher?
I believe so, that we met at PAX. Well, there's a Christopher
Wearing
and a Chris.
suit, long hair.
No.
Then not Chris.
I think it was Matthew, actually. Whoever was at PAX Unplugged
All right,
a
love
year and a half
5.
ago.
I'm
Not the
going to
most
discard a card. I'm discarding love 1. Go ahead.
Okay, let us put down some hate. I'm going to discard a hate 0 because I'm asking you to discard 1 card.
I like that Love 5 and Hate 5 both have the same effect, which is you discard a card.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Some commentary there,
Not
perhaps.
so different, you and I.
I'm going to reveal a card from my hand. I'm revealing love 2.
Okay.
What to do?
Love 2, your opponent draws 1 card and refresh. And then I get to flip a card.
So your opponent, me, draws 1 card,
Yeah.
and then refresh. Then
No,
you refresh.
It
That's
didn't
later.
happen.
Ah, okay.
I've revealed that card
Oh,
to
yeah,
you.
put that one back. Yeah.
And I'm going to flip that one. Flip
Okay.
fire.
Flip fire.
Go ahead.
Dang. But it's okay.
Do it be?
Yeah, it does actually. Hate 2. Delete your highest value card. That would be one of these 2 2s. So I'm going to make it this 2.
Interesting.
And then delete your opponent's highest value card.
Oh, and you discard a card. Ho ho! Revealing revealing the negative effect.
Bubble deleted.
Discarded love 3.
All right.
It's my go.
It's to you.
I'm playing love 2. Your opponent draws a card, refresh.
Now you draw the card.
5.
Nice.
Good.
Oh, this is great. Hate 4. When this card would be covered, first delete the lowest level value covered card in this line.
Oh, there you go.
Right, so that specifically talks about covered.
Hate stack is at 11.
Hate stack.
Hate stack is at 11. I've got fire 0. Flip 1 other card, draw 2 cards. Flip your 4. I'm going to draw 2 cards and then clear my cache.
Man. It's really interesting that, from Magic, you're used to, like, oh, instead of discarding it, if you have one of your opponent's cards, you would give it back to the opponent, but you just keep them for the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yep, go ahead.
No, I can't use that here. Right.
No, you can use it here because it's metal, or you can do it face down.
Yeah. So we're going to do that then. Life for a blank 2.
Why there?
Reasons.
Okay.
Which will become clear in just a moment.
I'm going to play Death 2 to delete all cards in line 1 with values of 1 or 2. I think it deletes itself.
Delete all cards in one line with the values of 1 or 2.
Oh, 1 line, yes, but I wanted that line.
Yeah. I guess that does delete itself. This death card.
Yeah. Seems a little bit suspect.
Yeah. What was death's thing again? It was delete, draw. Yeah. All right.
Those are the things it's doing. All right. Reasons for this is to play Metal 6 on the life track.
Ooh.
All right, that takes that to 10.
All right, that's the one that you can't play on top of it.
So when this card would be covered, first draw 1 card and flip over 1 card.
All right.
So draw a card, flip over the 6.
This card would be covered or flipped. Delete this card.
All right.
Go ahead.
Refresh the cache. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And Corey's at 9 value
Yeah.
in lane 3.
And you're back.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Face down. Go ahead.
Hate 3. After I delete cards, draw 1 card.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yes, compile.
Yep.
Compile.
Compile.
Bing.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Where's my
Yay.
fanfare?
Wow, that's all 3. Damn it.
Yes.
That's the game.
I had not noticed due to similarities on the cards.
Yeah.
Good work.
All right. Love triumphs over hate. Metal
so.
triumphs over life.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Yeah.
All right, well, we need to separate out our decks here.
Yep.
Great.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's the game. Yeah, I think this game's really, really interesting. What's that, Paul?
I was just thinking, I think it was a good move on Corey's part to compile the death one first, because a lot of the death cards delete themselves when they do stings.
Yeah.
So it's hard to actually get that one. But once you've compiled that, then you can use the death cards to just get their effect without worrying about it.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well then, should we take a quick, cheeky little break and come right back with another game?
That sounds
Cheeky
like the best
little
idea.
All right. Well, we're going to do that. See you in just a few minutes.
Don't go all the way away.
Welcome back, everybody, to AFK here on Loading Ready Run. We've got Graham and Ian facing off for their own game of Compile. 1v1ing it. Who's gonna go first?
I roll a 19, so that's a pretty good
I
hit.
can't do much better than that.
Or can you?
11. Wow. So Graham, pick one.
Speed.
Oh.
Gotta go fast. I don't know what's in this.
Gravity. Gotta stay on the planet.
You get 2, Ian.
Oh, that's right, I do. You know what? Apathy.
Gravity and apathy?
I'm going to be a black hole. That's what I'm saying when I grow up.
Suck.
Psychic.
Hell yeah.
And, wait, hang on. Psychic and light.
Ooh.
They all say shift. So that's what I'm trying to play around with.
You know what? We're going to do the full 2020 plague.
Yes.
Gravity.
2020 when gravity was particularly bad.
Yeah.
People loved that.
I'm so strong today. I can't get out of bed. The
Massive.
gravity.
Yeah, I feel like apathy and gravity are very tightly linked.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Gravity doesn't increase your mass.
No, that's what the beer is for.
But the mass does increase your gravity. Your specific gravity. It's a beer term, it's a pun.
All right. There you go.
Yeah, cutting is good, but it didn't actually really hurt Ian that I drew a hand full of the one card type I needed. He got around it.
So let's see. What do I do here?
You're
Interesting.
the boss.
Okay, I will. Yeah, let's go zoom. Speed. Speed 5. I discard a card.
That's speedy.
Speedy.
Damn.
I'm gonna discard. Light 0, which is flip a card. No, I'm not gonna discard that one. That card seems really cool. I'll discard this other speed card that says when this card would be deleted by compiling, you shift this card, even if this card is covered.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, shift, which we didn't see any of last game, is moving a card from one lane to another lane.
On the same side of the field, so
Yeah,
it
you
doesn't
can't-
go
you
to
can't
your
give it to me.
opponent.
Yeah, you don't move it to your opponent. What I do give to my opponent is the turn.
Start your engines.
Vroom vroom.
Big! I discard a card.
Coincidence? I think not.
Does every deck just have that? Just have like 5 value discard a card? It seems that way.
I feel like that is a common 5 value one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the like zeros having 2 things on them that do cool stuff, so you want to play them even though they're worthless.
Ooh, so many good cards here. Discarding Plague 1.
All right. I'm going to speed 1. After you clear cache, draw 1 card. And it says draw 2 cards. So I will draw 2 cards. And so that'll be it. That's the whole thing.
So clear cache is only if you have to discard due to
Only
hand
you
size.
have to do it, yeah. And I don't because I only have 4 cards in hand. But what that'll do is you'll discard down to 5, then draw a 6th card.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, I know.
That's illegal.
Plague. Flip each other face-up card. Now, does this mean just the ones that are
Each other face. Oh, interesting.
just the open card on the lane?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that still works out.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, because I wanted that ongoing effect, but that's okay. Well, I think I'm still going to do the thing I was going to do before, which is light 0. Flip a card, draw cards equal to that card's value. So I like to flip that plague card.
Okay.
And then I draw 3.
Wow. That's a lot of
See,
cards.
because then I was going to have to, now I have to discard, and then I was going to get to trigger
We're
the whole
gonna
thing.
have payoff.
Yeah.
This works real well for me, actually. Okay, we're gonna go Plague 4.
Hang on, I gotta, one
Oh,
second.
yeah, you
I
gotta
just gotta
finish your-
discard one. Curious. Boy, oh boy. These all do interesting things. I'll discard that one. Okay, sorry, what were you gonna do?
Yeah, we're gonna do Plague 4. So that's gonna be end of my turn, which is now. Your opponent deletes one of their face-down cards.
Oh,
I may flip this card.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
You
God.
absolutely get me, because this, I delete this, and then my speed is there, so I have to discard again.
oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Yep, that's-
Let's do.
Oh no, it's the abyss.
Let's do.
Ew.
I asked you if you wanted the sticky one. You said yes.
I couldn't hear it then.
Okay. All right. Light 5. Discard a card. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I check for compile, and I do.
Oh, damn. What?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Checks out. 6 and
really-
5.
Yep.
Yep.
Really missed the...
So the slow death from within is rather fast acting.
I was not paying attention. All right.
Shouldn't have eaten all those plagueies.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't even get to use my fancy last card here.
You can. You can still play in that lane.
You're right, I can.
Yeah. I did that to you.
Yeah.
To cure you of your hate.
There is a FAQ in errata document that I just saw a link to. So if there are any questions, this might answer some of them.
ahead.
We'll see if it is relevant.
Thank you, V Judge. Or P Judge. Unsure which.
Judge P.
Yeah. Hey, I know I just compiled Plague, but I'm going to play a 0 in there. I'd like you to discard 1 card,
Oh, my goodness.
and then you cannot play cards in this line.
Okay. Dang. All right. I have to refresh.
And I will also refresh.
Wow.
All right.
It just says that.
So back to me again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kill that.
Yep.
It's a weird plague thing on the board.
Oh, I get it. Interesting. Okay. Your opponent can only play face-down cards, but then at the start of my turn, I flip it.
Okay. So,
So really, that only lasts for a turn.
okay.
So you can only play a face-down card.
Unless somehow something covers it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, because this is the top one. This is the always revealed.
Right. So that's what I mean. Like, unless you have to flip it, unless something covers that
Before the start.
before the start of the
Yeah.
turn
So
somehow.
Ian, you could do a real clutch thing and totally goozle yourself for the rest of the game.
Yeah. That would be funny.
Sure could. No, we're just going to play this face down chrome shell crab.
Very nice. All right, so go to my turn. That does that. And then light 2, draw 2 cards, then reveal 1 face down card. You may shift or flip that card. So I'll draw 2. I will reveal. No, I can't do that one. Right. I'll reveal a face down card. Look, I would like to flip it.
Can you flip it?
Yes, we can.
Like that.
Go ahead.
But can you flip it? Yes.
Plague 2. Discard 1 or more
In
cards.
the apathy line?
Ooh,
Well, also.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
Also,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can.
fine. Yep.
But also, you can only play face down cards.
you're
this
right.
turn
You're right.
because of haha. This game is sick. This game is sick. This game's great.
Also, Ian has compiled Plague, so it's sick in a very real way.
Yeah.
2 in gravity.
All right.
That's all he knows.
Flip that dirty card.
Psychic.
Right.
The
Yes.
opponent of dark types.
That happens. So then,
I mean, it's only fair after what I did to the plague line.
Light 1. At the end of my turn, draw a card.
Woo!
Go for it. Actually, I guess I should wait.
You should wait.
There's a line of rules text on one of these cards that just kind of makes me chuckle, but we'll see it at some point.
I don't think I can make this work, but I can still. I can. No. Two down on gravity.
Okay.
Check for compile.
I count 10.
Compile.
I am compiling.
Okay.
All right.
That clears those.
That's a point.
Boy, boy. And you flip it.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, now everyone can tell.
Let's pop off.
Uh-oh.
Gravity 2.
He's popping off.
Flip one card. Shift that card to this line. Well, would you look at that? I have a 5 over here. Discard one card.
Okay.
Damn it.
Pop it off.
Almost worked.
All right, so,
I should have chose to refresh there. That's what I should have done.
You had 3 cards. No, you played one and just granted one.
Yeah, I had 2 in hand. But that wouldn't have caused me to discard the card I wanted to use there.
Right. What does that card say? Oh, it's a card card?
Yeah, it's a 5 gravity.
So they're both 5s, so you could have...
Yeah, but I mean, so the next turn I could have put down a 5 there and...
Psychic 5, discard this card.
Okay. Refreshing to 5.
All right.
Go ahead.
Hi. What's under? Sorry, may I see? What's
yeah, please.
under there? Flip one card. Shift that to this line. Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, shift's an interesting mechanic,
Yeah.
especially paired with flip.
Yeah. I didn't realize you also had a shifting going on. All right. This is the one I was chuckling at. Oh, actually, I guess it would be better for me to do this.
We'll never know.
Yeah. Psychic 3. Your opponent discards a card. Shift one of their cards. So I'd like to discard, and I'd like to shift the plague to this line.
Okay. Shift the plague to that line.
Yep.
Yeah. So then I can play cards in the speed
Yes.
line again.
Well, I need to discard for here first.
Yeah.
What have I got here? It's worth getting rid of.
Marvel Snap has 3 lanes, but it's not.
Not this.
This is very different.
Your opponent cannot play cards in this line. I still can.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, okay. Oh, then
But
that's
I want to be able to
'Cause
play
he's
cards in
compiled
speed.
it
Oh, yes.
already.
Okay.
I've compiled this already, so I want that over there.
I get you now. Okay. Then I'll just discard this particular apathy 3.
All right.
Shift this over here. Cool.
All right. Go for it.
Thank you. Gravity 6.
Okay.
Your opponent plays the top card of their deck face down in this line.
Oh, interesting. I don't have a deck at the moment, so let me just shuffle that real quick.
In this. Oh, okay. So that gives Graham a free 2, I guess, basically.
So what's going to be interesting here is, so I play that. What is it? Okay, interesting.
And
And-
now the 0 is covered, so you can play other stuff in this line.
Yeah. So now it's going to be a compilation
On my next.
jamboree. Well, because
Oh, yeah,
so it goes
'cause
to
you
my
go-
turn.
yeah.
Check for compile. I have 10 here, so I have to compile this
Yes,
one.
you do.
So I do that,
Yep. That's your only action this turn,
and it's the only action I can take this turn.
which then
But I compile psychic. But then it goes back to you, and now
I
the only
compile.
action you can do is that one. So that's another one for each of us.
Yep.
But
Okay.
And now
Back to you.
down to speed versus apathy. Is that all right? That seems appropriate.
I think it's appropriate for me to actually refresh. So I'm going to draw 3 cards here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to play what's probably my favorite card in the game so far, is Apathy 0. Your total value for this line is increased by 1 for each face down card in this line.
Oh, fun. All right, cool.
So each face down is now worth 3.
Nice. I'm going to speed 5 and discard that other speed. Actually, wait. Yeah, sure, yes, that's fine.
3 might be less than 5.
I think you'll find you're correct.
That card's encouraging you to be apathetic by just lying flat on your face.
I'm also going to refresh up to
Face
5.
down.
All right.
And then
Sitting there.
it goes back to you.
All
In
right,
my
so
line.
now I'm going to do this. So this is Psychic 2. Your opponent discards 2 cards. Rearrange their protocols. That's the line. Huh? Get in there and really rearrange their protocols. So
So that means you can change what line.
now the apathy card that Ian played is in the plague line
Yep.
that he's already compiled.
And I discard 2 cards? Or is
I
that you-
think I did that correctly. Actually, I should do it like this. I should leave gravity where it is, and I should do it like that because I'm already racing. And yeah, and you discard 2 cards.
2
Yes.
cards, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, yes. Apathy 1. Flip all other face-up cards in this line.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
Again, apathy encourages people to just go face down. Just lie on the floor.
Now, stuff doesn't re-trigger when it shifts. Only when the thing is revealed.
Yeah,
Correct.
Shift is just move thing.
Yeah. All right. I'll play light, draw 2 cards, and then I reveal a face-down card. And I may shift or flip it. So...
Oh, interesting.
I guess
So,
I'll flip it and discard again.
so Ian,
Go ahead.
there's a card that says your face down cards are worth more.
Yeah, that's the apathy one he had.
No. The apathy one he has says you get 1 extra point for every face down card in this line,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
which is slightly different because face down cards on Graham's side would also count towards that.
Oh, right.
That is, yes.
Right.
Interesting.
Lanes.
That makes sense.
Neat. All right. It is over to you.
It is over to me.
So I'm wondering if, like, optimally, you would play the stack 0 to 6. And that would just pop off.
I think I'm going to actually just have to refresh.
All right. I
One of them's flipped.
think I'm going to do the same, actually.
All right, let's take 3 more cards and then take a play.
Interesting. Okay.
Sorry, this is a...
That's fine.
Deep in the apathy tank.
Looking at Gas City Gaming saying that it's off topic, but the Blue Jays game has a kids area at the stadium where you can play Beyblades. But I'm like, I guess if you're an adult, you could just play Beyblade anywhere, really.
I love the idea that someone's brought their kids to a baseball game and they're like, all right, kids, this is dull as shit. So there's some Beyblades over there if you want to try.
And it's
Smash metal together.
and
Yeah.
it's like not something that's sort of, it's not like a batting cage or something that's like baseball related.
At all. It's
Yeah.
just, it's like, yeah, we know you don't want to watch baseball, so here's tops that fight.
They could do what my parents did and be like, you should just make a little family newspaper, so you have to record what happens during the game in these notes and then publish a paper for people to read at dinner.
I mean, that sounds kind of adorable.
Uh-huh.
How old were you?
7?
That's fine, yeah. I'm sure you hated it.
It was definitely something to do at the Raptors game.
You know,
Okay, I think I figured out what we need to do here. And we are just going to play Plague 3, flip each other face-up card.
oh, all of them.
Yep.
Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. All right.
Points.
They don't mean prizes yet.
You could recompile the plague. You could just keep compiling and recompiling the plague.
I mean, that is how diseases do work.
Imagine.
Speed 4. Shift one of your opponent's face down cards.
Ooh.
Shift it.
So if I wait, do I want to do that? Hold up. I guess I don't mind if you do that one again. If I move this to here, then you have a total of 6 points in this line. Okay, sure, we'll do
You
that.
just put it here, right? Or is it by
Yeah.
one line?
No, it can go
anywhere.
anywhere, but I don't want to put it over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have things. Okay.
Maybe. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, yes. It is
7.
1 more point
7.
because of the face down
Yeah.
cards. Yes.
Apathy 2. Ignore all middle commands on this line.
Okay. And then,
When all this card be covered, flip this card.
interesting. Okay. That's not enough.
Ignore all,
All
middle
middle.
commands.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently, apathy is the control color.
If only it could get off its face. Or rather, if only there was a reason to, you know?
It's yeah, apathy stops everybody from doing things, including itself. Is the problem?
I do love that its symbol is just a straight line.
It's the flat line emoji.
Light 0. Flip one card. Draw cards equal to that card's value. I'm going to flip this one. I draw 2. Your opponent discards 2 cards and rearrange their protocols.
Uh-huh.
Dang. So discard 2.
Yeah.
Ah, the old swisheroo.
The old swisheroo. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I mean, get going. So apathy 4. Go ahead.
What does that one do?
You may flip one of your face-up covered cards.
One of your face-up covered cards. Interesting. So you could flip one of those face down?
Yeah.
Huh.
I guess if there's
You don't have to.
I don't have to, and I'm not going to.
Okay, interesting.
if there's
Yeah,
if
it's-
there's an ongoing effect that you don't like,
This,
I guess.
this is one that was causing me confusion earlier because it's specifically face-up covered cards.
Yeah.
Right.
If it was the other way, that would be a lot more useful.
Not for apathy.
Yeah, apathy just wants everybody to lie on the floor face down.
Well, believe it or not, there was some fun combos going on. For those asking, ignore all middle commands on cards on this line. It's only for this line, and so Graham didn't play on that line.
And
so
it's not in the
fine.
middle line.
Yeah.
It's a top line card. Or it's
Oh, no,
a top
no,
line.
he's,
No, but it.
Yeah.
Yes. Both. I mean, it's not a middle line countering itself. Yeah. I was gonna say you could just keep building up here and then wait till he shifts your stuff so that apathy's there, and then you can just compile.
Light 1, this has an end step trigger of draw a card, so I will do that.
that's kind of sick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a begin playing trigger of draw cards and then pass the turn.
All right.
Wow, that's...
Maybe that's what I should be doing. Maybe that's what I should be doing. So I will. Go ahead.
Face down in the zone of light. And over to Ian, where we're considering.
I've always said face down in the zone of light.
Draw 2 cards. Shift 1 card. Either to or from this line. So I'm going to draw 2. And... Actually, yeah. Yes, I'm going to do that, I think.
So are you shifting that face down card from,
Over to
is it to this line?
2 or from this line. So to this line, which is okay, but that still reveals the flip each other face up card. So everybody flip every face up card. Wait,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, and that's just the ones at the end of the.
yeah, I
The
believe
ones
so.
that are uncovered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
If they're
because it
face
doesn't
up.
say.
All cards.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't say covered cards.
And sorry, when's my check to discard?
The end of your turn.
Okay. In that case...
The middle ability thing is only in the line that that card is in.
Yep.
Plague 2.
Which is the line that Ian just played to.
but the
No, that's everything's still fine here because I shifted 2 here.
But
It
that ability
Yeah, that ability is not...
is a middle ability.
Oh,
They did catch us.
Darn it.
Damn.
no, that's all right.
They can read.
So I have
Someone taught them.
that. Shift 1 card, either 2 or... Okay, in that case, I can still do this. No, that doesn't work out then. It still works.
right, and that is a
Right. So these actually flip back up.
Yes.
oh
We're rewinding because the card that Ian played wouldn't have done its thing because of his other card in that same lane.
actually, it would have.
What?
What?
Check out the bottom of that card.
Which one?
Oh, when this card would be covered first, flip this card.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
So it covers that.
do
That's,
that.
that's all
flips.
fine. It's just that one's flipped.
That
Right.
happens. This comes back.
Gotcha. Okay.
Great.
Cool. All right.
No, we got there.
yeah.
Good. Good.
Thank you.
Good,
this
good.
is important.
I appreciate that it says like when this will be covered first. Flip this card. Like
Yep.
they make the ordering make sense.
Go ahead.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
Double rollback.
I don't know. It picked up something from the table.
Actually, I think that is, might be some leftover.
Speed 1. Draw 2 cards.
Corn syrup?
1 card.
Good.
These can liner decks, man.
2 cards. And I don't have to clear cash, but if I do, I draw a card.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Apathy 5. Discard a card.
All right.
I will discard this card. The Gravity 5.
Okay, that still doesn't quite work. Trying to count. As we know, an ongoing issue for me.
Oh no,
Yeah, but at least the numbers are right side up this time.
it's one weakness.
All right.
That's
Speed?
true. Your excuse was that the numbers are sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shift one of your other cards.
Ooh.
And then at the end step, if it's revealed, but it won't be, I can shift a different card, and if I do, I flip this card. So I'll
Zoink.
do that.
Okay.
All right, speed.
All right.
Speed is 10. Graham will win.
Or will I?
Yeah, I was actually looking in the menu. It's like, do you have to declare like check? I wonder, like, is that a thing?
I don't know. Is there? I don't think there's a rule for that.
Which,
Of like, if you're presenting a score that is technically going to compile.
oh, do you have to yell about it? No.
Scream and shout.
Okay. I'm going to play Gravity 0.
Okay.
For every 2 cards in this line, play the top card of your deck face down under this card.
For every 2 cards in this line.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 8 cards that I'm going to need to play.
For every 2, so 4 cards.
4 cards. So
Half.
that's
For every 2 cards, play the top card of your library, of your deck, face down
under this card.
under this card.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
That gets you up there pretty fast.
13.
Wowee.
All right.
Well, but that only works if the opponent has a bunch of cards too. Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
It's trying to load up that line.
So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I
Yes.
have 2, 4, 6,
10.
10, 13. And you have no cards left in hand, or you do?
No, I do have 2 cards in hand, but
But he
that's the
will
end
have
of
to
my turn.
refresh, or he will have to shovel his trash, which is
Right
visible.
But also, unless you do anything, that's going to be a double compile for me on that.
All right, well, we'll try this then. Light 3. Shift all face down cards in this line to another line. So this will take me to 14, which is 1 bigger.
But I will also be moving 2.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, well, then I don't want to do that, do I? Because that'll just lose me the game.
Wait, yeah, I guess because they all move to the same line, don't they?
Yeah, that was my whole plan. Huh.
The cards, they have upsides, they have downsides.
Dang. All right. Now, you compiling doesn't win you the game,
No.
because you've already compiled Gravity, because I rearranged your protocols. So then I guess...
You willing to give up all that work you did on speed?
I don't think I have a choice. Yeah.
You could work on compiling light to clear Ian's apathy. Just clear that right up.
Or shift my protocols again.
Yeah, I know. No, I think I will just do this. I will
Oh, psychicking him.
Psychic 0. I draw 2 cards, and then your opponent discards 2 cards, and then reveals their hand, which I realize at that point will have no cards in it.
No hand.
Yeah. Okay. So, over to you.
So we compile.
Yeah, you are obliged to compile. So,
Now I get the top deck of your library.
you get that.
Yeah. Do I get that to my hand, or do I get that to...
I believe it's to your
I believe you
hand.
just draw it.
Oh, you draw it.
Sick.
Yep. Just draw it.
Just draw it.
Instead of flipping your protocol.
Wait, I need to make sure I've got the right side up before I shuffle these.
Double compile.
Recompiling. This is not a refactoring, just a recompiling. It's not any more efficient. I just did it a second time because I hit the button twice.
It in fact erased all your work again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really don't want to do that.
Good thing I have never done that.
Okay, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
What? Did you already have one? Oh,
The
you
one
draw
from
up
me,
to
yeah.
5.
Well, no, I do draw up to 5, but the first draw was from his deck.
Okay.
And then
I
the rest
thought
of my
I counted
refresh
6,
was
that's
up
all.
to 5. Let me just make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. Yep.
Great. Okay, cool. Okay, I will... yeah. Sure, I'll do that. Psychic 4, I can return one of your opponent's cards, and if I do, flip this card. So I'll put that 5 apathy back in your hand.
Okay.
Woo.
Go.
Okay. You need speed, but you've got light.
Yeah, so far Ian's got 2 in the apathy that he needs versus the 5 Graham's got living there, so he could just put that apathy back down there. To get him to 7.
I mean, that's really the best option in
and
my
then
opinion.
Has to discard a card. Neither helps nor deters Graham's speed line. The big line of speed he's planning for himself.
Discard the psychic 1.
The moment he can, he'll be all in on speed.
Pretty much. Yep. Light 5. Go ahead.
This is another one of those boxes half-hour games.
Yep.
That,
I mean, we were doing really well for the first half hour.
Yeah.
but this particular game has got.
This is the control mirror.
This is a real tanky. Yeah.
Yeah. Other. I love when one specific word on a card.
Yeah.
It says each.
Yeah. Why does it say each?
Every time it says each, I'm just like, oh.
No, that's good for you. I don't want that.
A graveyard? Aw?
Yeah,
I wonder how that translates to other languages. Like, do they have their own weird bugaboos where it's like entering the battlefield versus some
Yeah.
other thing?
All right, I'll play the compile or the plague here. Your your opponent discards one card, and after your opponent discards cards, I draw one card.
Oh, interesting.
I like that one.
Okay, I'll discard this.
And I will draw one.
All right, my turn.
It sure is.
So I'm obliged to compile.
Yep.
So I do that.
No points.
You get the top
No
card of my
points, but I
library.
do get this.
Is it good?
It's interesting.
I was really hoping you draw your own
Yeah.
card back.
Yeah.
The cards are real. No, it's unfortunate
That
that,
would
that's
be
the
really
first time I
good.
discard.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Hello, old friends.
Okay, so I'm up here. Don't know if I want to do that one just yet.
Take all the time you need.
Oh, that's actually great. Down to gravity 1, draw 2 cards. And that keeps me at a good.
So let's draw 2 cards.
And then shift 1 card either to or from this line.
Neat. Aha.
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Could have gone worse.
I'm going to play Gravity 4. Shift 1 face down card to this line. So I will shift this one to this line, revealing, draw 2 cards, and your opponent discards 2 cards and then reveals their hand.
Opponent discards 2 cards and reveals your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tricky dicky.
Because that's Ian's gravity card, but gravity is now the speed line.
Plague 2 and Plague 4, which would have been. Oh, well, I'll reveal my hand.
Yes.
Have a look.
All right. We've got gravity 0 for every 2 cards in this line. Oh, that one again. Plague 0, your opponent discards 1 card. Your opponent cannot play cards in this line. Okay. Flip all other face up cards in this line. And that one's over in the apathy. Interesting.
So these two go away
Yeah.
first.
Okay. Huh. Will I remember that these exist?
No, but you might
Probably
remember
not.
what they do. You might
Maybe.
be like, Plague is the one that
All right, well, over to you.
discard.
Yeah.
Like, look at the hand and then, okay, writes down.
Show me your hand
apathy,
again.
Apathy, plague, gravity.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Perfect.
You got 2 cards in hand there?
3.
3 cards in hand.
3 cards in hand.
Plague 0. Your
does
opponent
it do?
discards 1 card.
The mystery is solved.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You discarded the card that makes you discard a card.
Yeah. Face down.
A 2 in
Belch.
the light line.
Refresh.
I think I'm going to do the same.
Oh.
The thing about enters is that, like, if you're going from English to French, then play game and play video game are different. So if you're, like, entering somewhere that isn't the battlefield, then that might change what verb is used in a different language.
That's true. Or the like, yeah, the
So it's back to you again.
verb
I've
agreement.
also drawn up to 5.
Yes. Oh man. Plague. Actually, we really have to play this now. Apathy. Flip all other face-up cards in this line. Which takes me conveniently to 3.
All right.
Go ahead.
Speed.
Oof.
Discard.
That is 11 in the speed line. Life in the fast lane.
Speed line.
It sounds like a, I don't know, like a 60s song, maybe 70s.
9 in the speed line.
11 in the
It's
speed
like-
line. 11 in the speed line.
driving the speed limit in the Hove lane.
Apathy.
Driving responsibly.
Flip one of your opponent's face-up cards.
Dope.
Speed time.
Yeah.
Oh, 8. That's not 11.
No.
He's slowing you down, man.
I know.
Someone ban
Alright.
Flargbarg.
Well, I'll try. Why?
You
got
go 11
11.
to the speed line, you could cause a compile up.
Wow.
Be gone. I mean, yeah, now I'll do this. I'm going to shift all face down cards in this line to another line, which does shift one of yours as well. But it takes me back to 10.
Okay, great.
Do you get to pick? Yeah, it's the same line. Yeah.
Yep. Another line. Go for it.
Gotta try. Gravity. For every 2 cards in this line, play the top card of your deck face down into this card. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 cards from the top deck, which is my entire deck.
Takes it to 8.
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately. So I think you might still be able to eke it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I compile my speed.
And that's the end of the game.
Yep. Oh,
Ooh.
boy.
Oh, I did not have an out for this, unfortunately.
Oh, man. What a back and forth.
What other apathy is actually in here that I haven't seen yet?
That's interesting. Speed has a very interesting card that's 0 mana or 0 value. It just says play a card.
Any card.
Yeah.
Play
so
a
you,
card.
So you just do that,
And
and
you play
then
another
you get
card.
to play another card. But it itself doesn't give any value.
That's...
So it has to be for like
But if you
flipping
can,
and
if you
shifting.
can do shenanigans
yeah.
when you're
So
when
like
you're
if
shifting.
you play a card and then shift a card off of this, then you re-trigger the play, and then you get to do a double. Yeah.
Ooh.
Such rampant
Or if you're
shenanigans.
flipping it. Flipping in the speed line.
You ever just been flipping it?
I think I just needed a bit more shift there, but that was fun.
Yeah. Oh
I
man.
really like this game.
This game's so
It's
cool.
yeah, it's like
Here's
there's
your
only
gravity.
you
thank
think
you.
like there
And
isn't
you
that
give
many
me your-
different variables, but it's amazing how many different things come out of it. that-
Well, yeah, it's just 6 cards per suit,
Yeah.
which is not a lot.
Shall we take another cheeky break?
Good heavens, look at that. Yeah, I guess we'll take another cheeky break, and then we'll
play
come back
another game?
with a third game.
Yeah, I guess so.
You want to get back in here again?
Yes,
don't
I
you?
do.
Yeah, all right. We'll be right back.
Well, we didn't intend this to happen, but we are back for a third game of Compile between the 2 champions on the table here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the heck did this happen? We actually made a best of 3 tournament. Who
Yes,
knows?
we did, yeah.
I did it on purpose.
You 2 got to roll off to find out who's going to play and draft first.
I rolled a 19.
That's a high number.
Dude, that's what you rolled last time.
I know.
16? Damn it.
That's like-
19's smaller twins.
Well, no, that's like 19 with a rotation. Independent on the numbers. You go first, Graham.
Okay. I want to try doing different things. Water.
All right. Then I will take darkness
The
and speed.
natural opponents of water.
Return, draw, flip. I guess I want to flip stuff. Spirit, maybe?
Yeah, I
Flip,
think,
shift, draw?
I think
play
I-
Spirit last time?
no, I think
did
that's
play
I think
Spirit last
that's
time?
so. I think we've now played everything.
As far as I can see, yeah.
And gravity, please.
Gravity.
Gravity's good.
I like gravity.
It's my favorite Wolf's Rain theme.
Maybe death. Yeah. Let's get death.
Maybe death. All right.
I think this is a good combination.
Darkness, speed, death.
Shoot, what was the game? What was the show with the girl with the scythe and the boy who was guns? Or the boy who turned into a scythe and the girl with to be able to
Now
kill
I
a kill?
don't want to tell. No.
No.
No. There's no one's playing. Yeah. Soul Eater.
Soul Eater was my favorite. Yes, that's my favorite Soul Eater theme.
Death the kid.
Overarching theme.
His Death's son shoots pistols. He skateboards, but he shoots them upside down with his pinkies.
Why?
He's very into his own sense of style and self.
2000 to 2010 is why.
Then that sounds cool as hell. In the era.
Although I'm a little disappointed because you said the boy was guns. And I was
I made a
hoping
mistake.
he was actually guns.
Yeah, no, the girls are guns.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got
girlfriends.
girls. People turn into weapons.
Oh,
The scythe
There
is
are-
also a girl.
there are people who are weapons.
No,
Yeah.
the boy is the scythe. The girl.
The boy's
girl
the
is
scythe. You're right. Yep.
He's a-
Yep. And Frankenstein's there.
He has a harem of guns.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Whatever. Who look like cowboys or dress like cowboys.
They're more.
Crop tops.
He's very wealthy. They're more like his cheerleader maids.
Isn't this a video game that just came out not too long ago?
There's only so many ideas in the world, Paul.
Date everything?
All right.
All right, I will draw.
Boy.
And Graham starts us off here.
Yeah.
I have time to read my cards.
Gravity. Wait. No, then I'll have to discard. Gravity. I will discard.
You still have to discard.
Yeah, I know, but in a different way. That one.
All right, I'm going to play Death 1 that has a future effect on my start.
Which is?
You may draw one card. If you do, delete one other card, then delete this card.
Whoa.
So I have choices.
Wait,
Every start.
you get to draw a card and then you, wait,
If I draw a
if
card.
you draw a card, you
I
get the
delete another
bonus
card and then
of-
that card.
Wow.
Yes.
Delete one other card. Okay, cool. Neat. All right. Wait, no, I don't want to do that because then I have to discard a card again. Why am I so bad at this? All right.
Just waiting for you to play another discard a card.
I'm just gonna play water, draw 2 cards, and rearrange my protocols. And I choose to rearrange them the same.
Can't do that.
You can't? You have to rearrange
You
them?
have to rearrange. When it says if it says may rearrange, then you go do it.
Interesting.
And you got options.
It does explicitly say when you rearrange, you cannot leave it the same.
Okay. I'll swap gravity and water.
Okay, I am... My turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a card off of Death on my
Okay.
start. Delete one other card, delete Gravity 5, and
Yep.
then delete this card.
Makes sense.
So now I'm pulling Speed 1. After I clear my cache, draw 1 card and draw 2 cards. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. And then clear my cache.
Do you have 6 cards in hand?
Yeah, and then I
Oh.
get to draw a card after.
Amazing.
I'm gonna discard Darkness 0. 5. Okay, so I've cleared cache and I draw a card. Go ahead.
Water 5. Discard that. Go ahead.
Seeing Police Squad in the chat there. So we're all on board with Liam Neeson. Or not Liam Neeson, with... what's his
Oh.
name?
Oh, you made me forget his name.
Man with skills.
Liam
Liam Neeson, yes.
Yeah, no, you got it right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
No, not the other guy.
Sorry, I was thinking about the other one. Yeah, the old one.
The other Liam Neeson.
Leslie Nielsen?
Yeah.
That's the one, yes.
Okay.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
We're all on board
Leslie
with Liam Neeson in the Naked Gun. reboot.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna speed 0 and play another card.
His bid on extras was very good, but
Darkness
in
5.
particular, his bid in Ted. His like weird cameo goof
Throw
scene
Darkness
of
2.
convincing him to let him buy the cereal tricks. I was like, oh yeah, no, this guy's great. He can do this very, very well.
Go ahead. I don't need to clear.
Okay. So. Gravity 1, draw 2 cards, and then shift 1 card either to or from this line. I will move the water over here. Good.
Seems strong.
I'll play Darkness 3 and play another card face down in another line. Good.
Darkness specializes in playing cards face down, not because of apathy,
It's because they're secret.
because they're secret.
Water 1. Play the top card of your deck face down in each other line. Bip.
Whoa.
Bap. That's it. Bit bap, that's it. Go ahead.
Death 2. Delete all cards in one line with values of 1 or 2.
Oh
This
my
line.
goodness.
Oh,
Horrendous. How dare you?
big numbers only.
I guess I will discard that one.
All right.
Cool. I mean, not cool, but cool.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Spirit 0, refresh. 2, 3, 4, 5. And draw a card. And skip
Dang.
your check cash phase.
Oh!
Dang.
It's Reliquary Tower.
You have no maximum hand size.
Yeah, go ahead.
Prophydetic Speed?
Although, from a computer perspective, I like that it's not that you don't have a problem anymore. You're just not checking it anymore. Do you have any cache overrun issues? Nope.
Turn off the ECC in your cache.
Nope. I stopped checking it. Once you stop checking it, it's amazing how far you can go.
And by you, meaning the inserter of commands.
Right.
It's like my code kept failing on my tests.
This game has decisions. It's great.
Good decisions.
Yeah.
Do this and then maybe do this, but the chances of getting goozled are pretty high. There's only like 3 targets.
I think we're getting to the point where we could be playing with the control bit.
Yeah.
But
Return 1 of your cards.
Oh, that's true. I guess that could make some difference. But
Who's coming home?
Will return this.
Water 5. Oh.
Go for it.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
that was a
play
mistake, but
Darkness 1. So flip one of my opponent's cards, and I may shift that card. I'll flip the 4,
okay.
and I'll leave it there.
All right.
Go ahead.
Gravity 4, shift 1 face down card to this line. I would like to shift this over here. And then play the top card, oh hell. Play the top card of my deck face down in each other line.
Get
So,
shuffling.
1,
oh, shifty.
Control component's really fun. I don't understand what it does because I didn't read that part.
It only does like one thing.
I mean, it does a reorder,
Go ahead.
Yeah, when you compile, you reorder.
which when I read that, I was like, I don't know if that really matters.
But
But
then you're
after seeing the last game, reordering is pretty strong.
And again, you can look at your own hand before you trigger a compile to be like, I want to reorder my own stuff to my own advantage. It's 8, 6, 1. I'm going to play speed 4 and shift one of my opponent's face down cards. I'm going to shift it over to water. Go ahead.
You are the fastest ball.
Thank you.
No, I'm talking about her.
Oh.
You get time for swim.
If you're not the fastest ball, you get time for swim.
Yep.
Okay. I like swim, so maybe I shouldn't be the fastest ball.
I'm saying is that Clear Obscure is absolutely now infecting my general vocabulary.
Ooh.
Water. Dark water.
Dark water. Death.
Death.
3, delete one face down card.
Oh, well.
Gravity smile get smaller.
Shift one face down card to this line. I will. Refresh
Wow.
and draw a card.
Now this is pod racing.
This is pod racing. Okay. So now. Yeah. What do I want to do? I want to do that. Water. Flip one other card. Flip this card. I would like to flip your speed 4 there. And then I flip this one.
Alright.
Go flip.
Goo. I'm gonna darkness 4, shift one face down card, shift that 2 over to the spirit.
Yeah, now I have to discard.
Oh no, it covered your.
I know. I'll discard that one for now. Okay, now what am I going to do here?
I mean, you don't have to discard until.
No, this says I have to discard.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Retriggers.
Yeah. So you got
13
13 over there.
versus your 8.
Yeah.
So you gotta play 5 or more. Or
Just lock it down. Just messed shit up.
well, even if he flips this card, he has to move this
Yeah.
card if he wants me to not compile.
No, I think that's probably fine. Yep, we'll just do that.
Compiling.
He's compiling. Point for Corey.
Wait. God damn.
What?
Oh. Paul and I hit it at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Then It says you may flip one card, and I'll
You
flip
flipping?
death.
Flipping death. Oh,
Actually,
God.
wait a second. Let me look at this. Nope, don't care about that.
Just flip one card.
Actually, wait a second. Hold up. Yeah, let's do that, actually. I'm going to flip this one up.
All right, what you get?
It's 4, and it says swap the positions of 2 of your protocols. So I will swap these back, I guess.
Okie
All right.
dokie. Death 0, delete 1 card from each other line.
Ooh.
So delete that too.
Oh, man. Discarding this, because you've revealed this.
There's nothing here to delete, so. Yep.
All right.
Wow.
I have no cards, so I must refresh.
I have no cards, so I must refresh.
All right.
3,
Right.
4, and I have
Start
to
the
shuffle.
game.
I got 3, so I'm
Ride the shoe puff.
So fresh.
drawing back up to 5, and then you draw up to 5, and now it's my turn again with my hand of 5. Let's see.
Lobo Apache just found out that the Naked Gun remake is real.
Oh,
Thought it was an AI generated fake poster.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
I mean that's the joke that they had on the poster.
but yeah, I mean that is a.
It's an existing joke. It's just
Yeah.
It is also of the weirdly of the time. We've got the Naked Gun. We've got the Spaceballs too.
It is a healthy skepticism, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to Ingmar Bergman's remake of Blazing Saddles. Could never be remade in America.
as long as they never remake Goncharov.
I'm gonna play a Spirit. 1, you can play cards in any line,
Oh.
draw 2 cards, and then at the start of turn, either discard 1 card or flip this card. And I do need to discard at the end of turn, so I will do that.
So you can ignore the.
I think I like that
Protocol.
gravity card.
I like it too. I just don't think it works at the moment. I'm presuming I will draw it again later.
It does seem to happen a lot in this game.
Only 18 cards in the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
managed to, yeah.
I'm gonna play Speed 5 and discard Death 5.
So that's 10
Yep.
Yes.
versus 10.
Yeah.
How does that work?
You have to be higher than
You have to be higher.
It does
Oh.
not compile.
Yes. 10 or greater, and the value is greater than the opponent's. Okay, great. And by great, I mean...
I would call that a resource lock error. What if you save
right.
your work and stop?
So at the start of my turn, either discard 1 card or flip this card. I'll flip this card. Now I have a slight edge.
Actually, wait a minute. Is that a start ability?
That is start. I guess that is before compile.
Start happens before the compile check.
Yeah.
Damn. I got.
Oh my goodness! Well, then I will compile.
I had
that's
that.
that's really interesting.
I didn't even see it myself. Well, then that's the only thing I get to do this turn.
Bah. Speed 2. When this card would be deleted by compiling shift, even if it's covered.
Neat.
So it would have saved itself, but
I think that's a very cool card.
go ahead.
Like, I guess.
Yeah, I think we may no longer have our control component card. So
I was
check
wondering.
the
I couldn't
box.
find it. Wasn't in the
yeah.
box either. Yeah.
I may just have. I may just.
We have a UI
I
version.
may
that's
print
it.
a little.
I guess the best bet is just to do that.
Yeah, I made a thingy for it on the overlay, but we're not using it.
No.
Still don't know what it does.
Darkness 4, shift 1 face down card, that to spirit.
And then I swapped my protocols.
Yep.
I guess I'll do this.
Madness.
And now.
Not to put too many things in your head, but when refreshing, if you have the component protocol, you may rearrange the player's protocols.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
That's
what it was.
on top of compiling too.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
How much time could that possibly add? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah, I would say not much. Just adds another piece of complexity.
All right. I'm just gonna continue to present a threat. Go for it. I think I'm overthinking things because these cards do so many things.
Okay. I'm just gonna play this. Wait, that's Darkness 4. Sorry.
Oh.
Same color as the same card that I
Right,
had,
okay.
which does nothing.
All right.
So,
Delete a card with a. Oh, I see. Okay.
so you're at 10.
I wish to compile.
Yeah.
Or sorry, I am obliged by the rules of the game to compile.
Compile.
Those go. Go.
Refresh.
Water. I play a top-down card face down in each of the other lanes.
Lean line.
Go.
Sure. Galactic ley lines. Let's go with that.
Galactic ley lines.
So one of the biggest problems whenever I'm trying to compile my own software on the Macintosh is where the hell it ends up. And according to this playmat, it ends up in the start
You start
with,
control.
with more words, control with more words, compile with more words, until it ends up in end.
Okay, I'm going to play Darkness
action kit.
3, which is play another card face down in another line. So I'm playing a card face down in Death.
All right. I'm going to play Worder 3. Return all cards with a value of 2 in one line. Oh, value of 2. Just 2. Oh, I thought I could recycle my
In one line.
water card.
Oh.
Well, then maybe I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm going to play Gravity 1. Draw 2 cards. Shift 1 card either to or from this line. I will shift a card to this line. 7. Go.
That card gets a lot of good use. That's definitely a really strong one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Darkness 0 and draw 3 cards, shift one of your opponent's covered cards. I'll shift its bottom 2 over to Spirit.
Wow.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So drawing 3, I've got to shuffle to draw one more.
Is this one? Oh, interesting.
Oh wow, that is powerful.
Wait. Paul, the protocols thing, I didn't screw up earlier when I only moved 2 of them.
No, as long as they end up in a different configuration than they were started. in.
Okay, cool.
I only just thought of that, and I was like,
Oh, if you have to
Yeah.
do
I
all
was
three.
like, was I do big cheats? Yeah, but no, I'm okay.
No, they just have to. Yeah, they have to be ending up in a different spot.
Cool.
What is time?
But what is time?
It's in the manual.
Oh,
Who is Father Time?
Oh, that was Ben Wheeler.
draw 2 cards. Oh, 1. And rearrange my protocols. I'm just gonna swap water and spirit again. I draw my second card. Swappy the protocols. Oh. Interesting.
Swapping the protocols. HTTP now is on 443.
All right, I'm going to do
Flurp becomes Orp.
Darkness 1. Flip one of your opponent's cards. You may shift that card. I'm going to flip Water 2 and flip it over to Water.
Okay.
Yep.
This triggers that, so I play the top card face down in each of my other lines. Then, interesting.
Corey's on 8 for Darkness versus 6 on Water, which has been compiled.
They both aren't compiled.
Yeah, they're both. Yeah, they're both compiled.
They're both
We're both looking at.
so compiled.
So compiled.
What is this one?
Compiled in their lane.
Refactoring.
I will play Water 4 and return this card. You.
I'm going to play Death 2 and delete all cards in one line with values of 1 or 2.
Oh,
Oh,
good timing to have returned that, I guess.
whoop.
Whoop, there it was. What the heck? What's that one do? Oh, interesting.
And now you're compiling Water?
Yes, I am obliged to compile a worder. So these all go away, and those all go away, and I get that. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh, interesting. And those go away.
Right.
No extra points.
Nope. Your turn.
Yeah, the foiling on these cards is fantastic.
It's really nice, yeah.
Death 4, delete a card with value 0 over 1. Okay, go ahead.
Speed.
Oh! Discard a card.
I will. Go for it.
I've got Death 1. At the start, I may draw a card. If I do, delete one card, and then delete this card.
Yeah, that's at 9. Okay. Can I read what this one does again?
It says delete all cards in one line with values of 1 or 2.
Interesting. Cool. Water 3. Return all cards with value of 2 in one line.
That's my hand.
Back to you.
Return is the nicer of mechanics.
Truly.
But as every blue player knows, sometimes you don't need to destroy the thing if you can just tempo them out with
Just tempo, yeah.
with returning.
Yeah,
It can be
water.
so frustrating.
Water definitely has the Magic the Gathering feel of blue tempo.
So at the start, I'm going to draw a card and delete your 5 speed.
Ah, yes, right. That thing. I'd like to draw 2 cards. I can play cards in any line. But at the start, I either discard a card or flip this card, meaning that it wouldn't do that anymore.
Wow, that's a lot on that card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's the start one. It says, so you can play cards in any line is always active. The middle ability that you can sort of re-trigger is draw 2, and then it has at the start of turn 1. There it is. Either, you have to either discard a card or flip this card. And if you flip this, of course, then you don't get those benefits.
I'm going to play Darkness 5 and discard Darkness 2.
All right. I'm going to play Gravity 2. Wait, sorry. Start of my turn. Flip.
There we go.
Gravity 2. Flip 1 card. Shift that card to this line. So I draw 2 cards from this being turned back up again.
Yeah, no, Greater Than Games has not died. They've simply ceased operations.
Yeah, we are.
Those are different things.
Yeah, we're hopeful.
We're hoping
We don't
it's-
know, but we're hopeful.
Yeah, we're hoping it's a big pause button.
Yeah.
My turn.
Ease.
I am playing Speed 3. Shift one of your other cards.
Speed.
And at the end, I may shift one of my cards if I do flip this card. So I'm going to put that there and flip it.
Oh, very clean. All right.
Concept of a fast beach makes me upset. A speech.
What was that card? That was the.
That was Speed 3.
So it's flip.
At end, I may shift one of my cards.
No, but that ability. Shift one of your other cards.
Yeah.
Okay, but if there's no. All right, interesting.
You can't do it.
So if you flip it, yeah, it triggers itself.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything if it doesn't.
Have
if
a
it has
target.
no other target. Yeah. Right. Sorry. Beginning of my turn. I will flip that. Gravity 4. Shift a face down card to this line. That one. You discard a card. It's so
it's
rude.
Death 2. Delete all cards with 1 or 2 from a line.
Where it was gonna go.
The revealing and reactivating the discard ability is brutal.
Especially with all the 5s. They're just like an immediate target. So my turn, I have to refresh.
All right. My turn. I will. What will I do? What do I do? I guess I just do this. And present a problem. But you have a full grip of cards.
I have a full grip of cards.
La problema.
Okay. In that case, we're looking at Death 3. Delete 1 face down card.
Whip.
La solution.
Shift one face down card to this line. Okay.
There she is.
There she is. Do I know what card that is? Yes, it's the shifty one.
This one?
Yeah. It's the one that makes
It
you.
is the shifty one.
Yeah.
It's Speed 3 for the audience.
But did it say other card?
On the middle line, it did.
So it's
Shift one of your other cards.
Shift
It's
one of your
different.
other cards, and then the end is you may shift one of your cards if you do flip this card.
All right.
so yeah. The tricky part is the end one doesn't say other,
Right.
but the main one does.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm being silly. The correct move is simply to do this. Because you must compile.
I have to, yes.
Yeah.
And then you compile it.
And then I compile, so I go ahead.
Compiling.
Yep. And then I also do that.
And That's game.
I got 2 in my own. I had things that flipped, and I was like, I could flip that up and then force her to move that over to there, and then it would force the discard again. But oh right, you can just. That's the forced compile is another part of the strategery.
Yeah. So clearly, the extra experience you had playing at PAX was what managed to push you over the edge here.
Man, Ben and I were definitely like. We were definitely doing the thing that Magic players do when they start playing another card game, when they're like trying to map
Yep.
it to
Oh,
our
yeah.
to our
Yeah, I
previous
saw like
experience.
some ancestral recalls. I saw
And, yeah.
mana cost.
I definitely said mana cost at one point, yeah. But it's definitely the like, oh, card advantage is probably pretty good. Turns out that's just true in any game with cards.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of AFK here on the mighty Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network. Thanks everyone for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here. Don't forget, if you want to help us out, check us out over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's our premier method of helping us out and giving us money to keep doing what we do here. And of course, you can find us at all of the other ways that you can help us out over at youtube.com/loadingreadyrun, LRRTT, where this is currently being broadcast, LRRVG, and LRRMTG, where you can check out the Magic the Gathering content we've been talking about constantly over this stream.
We'll never stop.
But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Check out loadingreadyrun.com for links to all the stuff we do, and we will see you next time on AFK.